Alright guys, we are back with the continuation of Silver Trench. Right, okay, so let's go. Progress onto floor 40. Yeah, so we wasn't getting very lucky with the monster houses last time. Just kept on appearing. And we landed on a trap. And two traps. So just to avoid that, we'll just reopen the save state. Because I don't want to land on grimy stuff, grimy traps, anything like that. Because grimy traps equals grimy food, and then grimy food equals to crappy food, and then when you eat the crappy food, you get status ailments, and then when you get status ailments, it can cause you to lose your HP, and then when you lose your HP, you die, and that's not good. We don't want to die, we want to live. Because I'm a survivor, and I want to live for the rest of my life. Because I'm a Raichu. And I'm a smite you. I'm a Raichu and I'm a smite you. Okay, that's a bad rhyme. Gravel rock, nah, don't need that. Like, why put gravel rock in a dungeon? I mean, like a dungeon like this, you're not going to use gravel rock. Like, who would be that stupid? I mean, maybe you'd use it as like a last resort, you know, if you were really, really desperately struggling. Like, if you had no PP left or anything. Yeah, I guess it would be useful if you had no PP left, but still. Gravel Rock is so sluggish to use, and it only does 20 HP of damage, and it consumes a lot of time because it takes a while for the... Like, if you're throwing it from a distance, it takes forever for the Gravel Rock to actually hit the enemy that you're throwing it toward. And my microphone is really annoying me right now because it's bending right down and it's going, like, towards the earmuff. So I'm trying to actually place the microphone so it's in front of my mouth. It's not doing it at the moment. I'm just hoping that the audio or that my voice is actually picking up decently. Well, I guess the plus side is we haven't really stepped on that many traps, and we have made it to 426, so... Okay, well, don't go ahead and jinx it now. Stepping on sealed traps and PP depleting traps and all sorts of nasty stuff. Hopefully we don't step on any grimy stuff or sticky stuff. I'm not too bothered about Thundershock, to be honest with you. Because Thundershock has plenty of PP, but... And it was getting quite low, I think, when I was using it, so... Yeah, it doesn't bother me. However, what does bother me is when Dig starts to get depleted. Because... Even though Dig is not a Thunder attack, it has the most PP, and it inflicts a fair amount of damage against the opponent. So... The Dig is actually a very decent move, because you can evade the Pokemon's attacks. It also gives you a chance of surviving as well in monster houses. Right. Okay, just made the save state. As you could see, yeah, you gotta be careful of Carnivine because they have special ability. I think it's Rough Skin. I think that's what the ability is called. And when you attack them, it inflicts damage on you, but it doesn't inflict much. It's kind of like a recoil. It's about as much damage as you get from a recoil or from tackle. No, from takedown, not tackle. Okay, right, so now we're starting to get hungry, which means we need to eat a huge apple to appease our appetite. One of our huge apples have gotten sticky though, unfortunately, so that's one huge apple bit the dust. Unless we manage to find a Cleanse Orb, which the likelihood of finding one of those is very unlikely. Body Slam, well actually what the hell's this? Is this a... no, that's a Radar Orb. Yeah, don't really need that. Well actually what does a radar orb do? Let's use it. Okay, it just shows where all the Pokemon are, I guess. I guess the radar orb is pretty handy, especially if you're low on HP and you want to avoid Pokemon. But still, sometimes even if you got the radar orb, Pokemon are still pretty hard to avoid. Especially if you're caught between two of them in a corridor, then you're forced to fight them because there's nowhere else you're going to turn to. If one's behind you and one's in front of you, then you are trapped and screwed. Well, we're actually trailblazing through this so far. We're nearly done with this episode. We're almost at 440. Like, that's gone quick. Surprisingly, so it's only because we got an electric type with us. That's to why it's going so quickly. Kyogre's only died once, and he's only level 25. So, what the hell's the Patsy Band? Where the hell did you pick that up? I don't know. Maybe he's been scavenging without me noticing. Scavenging for bands and equipment. Alright, so it's got to be over here then. The staircase. Yeah, you get fair amount of decent experience in here, I guess. It's not as good as the Western Cave, I don't think. Not even on the later floors. You don't get half as decent experience points as what you did in there. Okay, alright, we're in another monster house. Almost halfway tempted to use another max elixir here because I don't want Kyogre to die yet again, because that's gonna happen more than likely. Unless he gets lucky and survives, which I highly doubt it. Alright, I'm gonna use another one because I want. I mean, does it really matter if Kyogre dies? Like, seriously, even if he does consume all my Reviver seeds, you know. I mean, at the moment, we're trying to prevent the inevitable. I mean, it's obvious that he's gonna die. He's not gonna make it through here. I can guarantee it. Because I think these happen every 20 falls, I think. Like these, it's either every 20 falls or every 10 falls. Something stupid like that. Thunderbolt has saved my life a million times. And we can just spam Thundershock because we're not going to get ganged upon. Wow, Thundershock's actually super effective against the Seadra. Oh, it must be a Kingler. That's not. No, not a. What's it called? Can't remember. There's a. I think I can't remember the name of it. There's an evolved form of the Seadra, but you have to use a certain item to make it evolve into that Pokemon. I can't remember what it was. I think it's. You might even find them in here on like the very later falls. But yeah, there is an evolved form of a Seadra, but you have to use a certain item to make it evolve. I think it's a dragon scale you have to use on it, and it evolves into something else. That's gonna bug me now because I can't remember the name of it. Oh, great. Fabulous. Fan-freaking fabulous. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, I'm not going through that hell again, going through that monster house, so I might as well just take it and suck it up and take it. At least we got 2 huge apples left. But by the end of this dungeon, we will not have any huge apples left. I can guarantee it. They'll all be gone. Right, okay, guys. I'm gonna end off the episode here and continue on the next episode. So in the next episode, let's play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. We shall make it to 460 of the Silver Trench. This is going by pretty quickly. I'm surprised. But anyway, guys, until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video, and goodbye.